Well, for fun, just want to see something in action here, and sure enough, putting saplings in your fermenters will give you a pretty huge boost of biomass production. Look at that go, look at it go. And that is actually good speed too. Wow, the stream of water can't even keep up with that. That's nuts. Alright, well we can suck those 10 out and we'll make some more. That's actually odd. So clearly this engine here is way more powerful than these guys can handle because it's cooking so fast that it's running out of water. And the aqueous accumulator is not the fastest thing in the world. I mean, it's free water, so it's not going to be free super fast water. But wow, as soon as it hits another unit of water, the thing's going to kick into action. Oh, but it's full. Oh, you can only stack 16 cans at a time. That was annoying. Alright, that's my problem. Alright. So, let's check the power. He's still got a full tank. And he's still got... I guess we want to keep a really full tank. You just stick more in here and it'll store it internally until it's needed by the machine. The engine. Wow, I've never seen biomass production go that quickly before. That is nuts, but like I say, saplings are the way to go. They've got I mean the best formula. They have the best output of any item that you can cook in one of these guys. So there, we've got huge amounts of fuel we can use to produce huge amounts of power. We've got a couple of these engines. Give me a lava can, some biomass. Again, always try to liquid transposer under it so you don't lose your goods, your cans. You're empty. Heck, chew on that. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Wow, that's I'm really happy with that so far. So again, what I really want to do, I was going to think of putting this biomass engine over in my Minechem lab. But like I say, I really want to put the two of them here. Yeah, we'll set that up. That's not a problem. So let's say we have a wooden conductive pipe. So we'll use one of those right here. Suppose our two engines for now, and we could, and if we do that, we could do one engine, two engine, and a third up there someday. All of those could be served by water pipes on this side. Let me see if I do this, that's pretty good. If I had some cobbles, I'd need a lever to turn those guys on. But then the point is, they could both be all be served by pipes from this guy. Although immediately you run into a problem, the pipe stuff up and down, you've got to go with a conductive pipe. Interesting, because this thing needs power. That's all doable. Stone conductive pipe. So, this guy could receive power, and in return, he could pump stuff up to keep these guys full of fuel. And then from there, we can just send this power wherever we need it, out the side window there. That'll give me quite a bit of power, that's for sure. It's just going to take a whole lot more pipes to make it work. In fact, let's see, waterproof pipes. I can just set those up for now. Like I say, the waterproof pipe will be there, 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 feeding into those guys. It's not hooking up to this guy because, there we go, because it was in bucket filling mode instead of bucket emptying mode. So if I do this, well, he's unpowered right now. If it was powered, then this guy would immediately pump these engines full of the goods. And I have exactly 2 lava cans. This guy He's staying nice and warm. I'll have to find some more work for him already. But, boy oh boy. The other thing is I might fill the rest of this with glass tanks. Or up on the roof maybe glass tanks to hold all the excess biomass. And again, you'd put a liquid transposer in there to do that without losing your buckets or cans. Alright, well, I'm going to come back to this project in a while. I'm just happy to see we, from starting with no biomass, no real fuel, that we really came a long way. We have too much to store already. And for reference, the glass tanks, I assume they're just regular Buildcraft. They are just a circle of tanks. What was that? Glass bell, whatever. So, and they can each hold, I believe, 8 buckets of stuff. So we may need a whole bunch of those because there's no larger storage, as far as I know, for liquids at this point in this mod pack. I'm just working on a whole new building here just for fun. And I think I alluded to it. This one's I'm going to try and make into the armory. So armor, weapons, bows, all kinds of stuff can happen here. Oh hell, let's put that on the floor. 4 corners. Is that a creeper? I thought I saw a creeper head out there. Okay. Getting paranoid, getting paranoid. Anyway, this particular building is currently 2 floors. Kinda cool. Looking out over everything. Pretty good reminder to, well, nothing's going to spawn on the outer face of the building, but the corners are a bit inviting. I put a little lip on this side. Get rid of my fudge block there. Oh no, there's a roof that needs some help. Man, there's always another thing. Alright. So anyway, I'm working on this 2-tone deal. This is going to have a layer of stone bricks next, and then some marble is the pattern. I'm probably going to, of course, replace that with a ladder next time I have ladders. So we're going to go once around with the stone brick. It's going to make a weird pattern towards the door or whatever, just because I can. Stone brick is number 3. Once around with the stone brick. 3, 3, 3. Okay, that matches the ceiling. That matches the ceiling. Now I got enough marble left to do this. And of course you gotta cook your marble cobblestone before you can, in order to get marble back. So, same with the basalt, which is just like regular stone. You break it, get cobblestone, you have to cook it to get the stone back. So I'm going out the door. No, when here I broke another marble. Oh well. So let's just stick the marble there and call it a build. A little bit of light would be nice. So I may even build this this is just going to be simple. I'm not going to pyramid the walls, the ceilings. This is the point of this building, is just keep going up and up and up. So along those lines, I would power up to here and just start building. For these, I'm just making these makeshift steps, and I will continue building up, up, and away. So let's see. 1, 2. Looks like my peat bog is almost filled in, even though I've kind of given up on it already. I swear those were fun and useful, not, in other worlds. Alright, so I don't know what to do over that section yet, but yeah, it's going. It'll be a thing. You'll see. And whenever I'm bored, I can come up here and make some new floors. Alright, 1, 1, did make it really kind of obnoxiously irregular by crimping this corner here, but whatever. Figure it out. And on top of here, hell, we'll just go there and there, there and here, and then we'll fill the rest in with cobble. So, yeah, it'll be fun. I like building soda palaces. Now, this is a little bit misleading, because that's not the floor level. If I wanted to hit my head on it, that would be the floor level. The actual floor level is one higher. It's one of the quirks of this building that I'm still trying to work out. So the actual floor level is up there. So these actually end up getting inset. So that's going to be the floor. And I'm probably going to run out of materials soon. And I'll do something decorative on the front. The front will definitely be a bit unique. Alright, well, like I say, now I'm going to head up there, and I can always come over here and add another floor. So, yeah, town's coming along. A lot slower than I thought it would, but who knows? If we knew how everything would go in advance, there'd be no point doing it, right? Hey, who's this big old guy who's sitting out in my pond? He seems awfully large. Huh. He's trying to get around. Is there more than one of them, or is he making all those squeaky noises? Oh, there's a second one next to him. Alright. I've actually heard that the regular slimes, I don't know about the blue slimes, but the regular ones can't actually get out of the water. This is a brand new sword. Look at all the bits and pieces you're leaving behind. That is weird. Also saw notes that the blue slimes take damage from sunlight, so they do gradually dissolve as the day progresses. Don't remember them giving off so many particles, though. That's weird. Maybe they also decay in the water? I don't know. That's strange. Alright, go away. Go away. You go away. You go away. And there's an even smaller one. So that is weird. Those guys were... they were bigger than normal. Is this guy growing again? Because I hit them and they downgraded in size 3 times. So those guys were both bigger than normal, huh? Was not my imagination. Is there a damn slime cloud or something? That was weird. They were almost the size of king slimes, actually, but I didn't get a king slime indicator. And I didn't get any drops other than the bad-smelling goo. This will probably end my axe if I try and grab a few pumpkins. Turns out the pumpkins, what they end up being really good for, since each pumpkin gives you several seeds, they're really good for smashing into seed oil. Now I have damaged my farm a little bit here. Let me patch that up. Alright, that was interesting. As you recall, I put some rubber in there. The rubber drops got the rubber bars. Actually, I think this will work in the electric powered furnace as well. Rubber bars cook into raw plastic. Raw plastic has all kinds of fun uses. Primarily for making plastic sheets that are used to make the factory machine blocks. So everything in Minefactory Reloaded runs from plastic sheets to factory machine blocks. And there's really neat things. This one will plant items, this one will pull fish out of the water. They all require some small amount of water, some small amount of power. The rancher will suck milk out of your cows or wool off of your sheep. Harvester will cut down trees or crops that are planted in front of it. Fertilizer will fertilize those trees or crops. The veterinary stations and stuff are just weird. Block breakers don't need. Weather collector, again, just gathers water from the rain. This, when your cloud animals walk over the sewer, it creates sewage. That's not very cool. The composter turns the sewage into fertilizer. Really neat things. The breeder will feed your animals the appropriate food so that they will breed. Grinder will kill mobs or animals and give you their stuff. It's really a great mod. I really enjoy the... Yep, I do enjoy Minefactory Reloaded. And while I wanted to have every mod have its own building or workspace so I don't get totally confused, or the viewer doesn't get totally confused, it's just not turning out to be one of those kind of situations. So it was those for plastic sheets or those for plastic sheets, or was it 2x2? There we go. Alright, so I'm getting some plastic sheets over stone, which I did have for construction, but I used it. Thought we can cook up some yeah, get out of there, you. We'll cook some cobble and get some stone. That's a pretty basic operation. As far as I know, the raw plastic itself has no real sensible use. I mean, these, I don't even know what they are, like I said. Unmelting ice. That's pretty cool. Ice plus... Alright. So, I guess there's one reasonable use, and for making blank records, the plastic is good for that. Otherwise, all the raw plastic just goes straight into plastic sheets. Really no other good reason to keep that stuff around. Let me make another axe. I don't know why mine disappeared so fast. But while we're at it, I might as well go and chop down some more rubber trees. Now, I am totally bummed about the wood. It used to be when you chop these down, you could run the rubber wood through a sawmill. Oh, you guys. You guys. So silly. I probably shouldn't have spawned you in there. Hey, there's the trees I planted a week ago. Alright. Get some drops. Get some saplings. Replant the saplings. And we have a perpetual source. Talk about renewable. Wouldn't it be nice if any resource was this easy to renew in the real world? Boy. Go kaboom, kaboom. And I've already got, let's see, I need to replant 3, so I'm 4 saplings ahead. Hey, you were supposed to go on I like to put them on the same spot because I know those spots worked last time. Oh, and that is the downside of putting your torches right on the tree. When you bust your tree, the torches fly off. Duh. I'll just put a torch there and a sapling there. Let's just see what kind of a haul we can get in just a few minutes here. Alright, 5. Now these saplings I don't believe are going to work as biomass because they're from another mod, but other than that, they're pretty darn cool. Tree, flurry of materials. Tree, flurry of materials. My hands might even be full because I have too much stuff. Look at that. Harvested, replanted, and I've got so much I can't even carry it. That's crazy, man. Whoop. Rubber drops. Let's see. What did I end up with there? 64 and 39 rubber wood. 64... More than 64 drops. Why is it so freaking dark in here? Is it just my eyes, or the torches just hardly light shit up anymore? Alright. Throw some bronze up here. And there's 75 raw rubber. I'm gonna have to make a separate area for the Minefactory Reloaded. It's already starting to bother me. There's our chain of materials. And God, it's dark in here. I was cooking some of that. I guess if I turn the engine on, it will power things better. So let's get the plastic sheets. I need 3 of those. And the nice thing with the Minefactory Reloaded is its machine blocks. Basic machine block is super cheap. Because as you know, these are each just 3 plastic, each is just 3 rubber drops. So 9 rubber drops, 3 stone, and you got machine block to make 3 machines. The machines themselves are not particularly cheap. I need 3 fishing rods, 2 buckets, and 3 more plastic sheets to make a fisher. Now what's fun with the fisher, I can probably give it one of my dorky clockwork engines, and every now and then I'll go whack it, it'll pull some fish out, put it in a neighboring chest, and that'll be cute. In fact, I'm going to do that. I am going to do it. Let me go grab some string. Actually, there's string right here of sorts. I think you can still run wool through the pulverizer to get string, but let me see. String and sticks, and then 2 buckets. There's 2 string. Let me get some of this junk out of my hands. Well, cotton. If I don't have string, I'm going to use up all my cotton, so fine. Alright. Some sticks, some stones, they break my bones. Whatever. Building materials. We're not building right now. Throw some food in here. This stuff I don't care about. And I guess I can ditch some of the wood. Alright, so let's go. I don't have any other sticks up there. Alright. Anybody remember how to make a fishing pole? Ha ha ha. We'll do this. 3 fishing poles. That ought to be enough, right? First you need string. Isn't it 3 of these? 3 of those will give you a string. Alright, make 3 fishing poles. I hope that's the recipe. Oh, I missed. Alright, and we'll put 1 more up there, get 3 fishing poles, and the leftover strings. Still seems super dark. Alright. Whatever. Make some buckets, some plastic sheets, we'll have ourselves a fisher. Alright, iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's 2 buckets right there, but sure, as soon as I use them up, I'll wish I hadn't done that. So here we go, 2 buckets, and then we get 3 plastic sheets. That's half of our stash. So 3 plastic sheets. Was it 2 buckets, 1 machine block, and 3 fishing poles. Give us a fisher. There we go, fisher. And like as promised, I will take the clockwork engine. Let's go set this up out over the water. It's kind of a cute item. We've got a chest in here. If not, whatever, I will just make one. Alright, so we got a fisher, we got a source of engine power. I don't know if it will power it absolutely directly touching. Interesting situation. It's kind of an odd build because the fisher... Well, let's see. Fisher needs to be over the water. So I know, I'll put the chest down here. Now the fisher really wants to be out over the water more, I bet. Yeah, I've had this problem with these before. How do you set up something to be floating, hovering over the water? Well, you take some sand, or some dirt, or some more dirt, and you just get it done, right? I already had dirt. Sure, whatever. Alright, 6. So, I want this guy reasonably close to the land. Alright, so fisher goes here. Then I'm going to have to fence this off again. It's going to be part of my territory. So if the fisher goes there, I really want... That really was the middle of the pond at one point. So if he goes there, let's see if we can do... I can't shift, can I sneak click? Yeah, I can sneak click and add it. If I do that, is it going to power up? Sure is. And the fisher's going to idle down and power up in the red. And then we just have to put this guy next to it. Suppose I could have done that a whole lot more sensibly, right? Whole lot more sensibly over here. Engine goes on this side. Sneak click. The chest goes on the accessible side. Hey, who just pushed me in? Silly squiddly thing. Alright, and I can put my wall back down. 4, alright. So, hit the engine, powers it up, and it should automatically pull fish out of the water. Nothing in the chest yet. Come on. Certainly when the green bar hits full, then it's going to catch a fish. This is not the kind of thing you stand here and watch. It's the kind of thing you normally power up and forget about, and you walk by later on and it's like, holy crap, there's 10 stacks of fish in here. So we'll see. Nothing. Green bar is almost there. Idle, idle. Green bar is going up, power is going down. There we go. It's hit 900. Pulled out a fish. And the cycle should be a little bit faster in certain conditions. But anyway, like I say, I'll come back here in a while, and certainly I would put a more powerful engine on it. That was just a demo. And this thing will just pull fish out of the water as long as it's over water that's 2 blocks deep. At least 2 by 2 by 2 blocks deep, I think.